Hi there, hello there internet dwellers, and welcome to another episode of the GC Informer. Yes, it's me, Orange Lightning. I have returned for the weekend news. It took me a while, but here I am. So, let's just get straight into the news, shall we? One of the huge stories to happen in 2018, I'm sure many of you remember, was the closure of Telltale Games and how much it rocked the industry and the fans and everything, really. Well, it's not all bad, because a few of the senior development team, as well as a couple of the creative directors, have joined together to form a new company called Ad Hoc Games, who are pushing to soon reveal more information about the new interactive narrative-based project they are working on. Now, different to what Telltale used to make with the games that we're all familiar with, The Walking Dead, The Wolf Among Us, all those games of those types. I'm not going to name them all. No. This new company is looking to focus more on the interactive experience, and in recent interviews they have talked a lot about Black Mirror's Bandersnatch episode. I haven't actually checked that out yet, I've been meaning to. This is what Ad Hoc Games wants to focus on, bridging the gap between movies and video games in this new and interactive way. So not a whole lot is known about this. The actual project that they're working on, they haven't really revealed anything, and they said that it will soon be told more about, but it's more of a coming together of these people and where they are headed. And it's interesting, it's definitely interesting. I wouldn't write it off. Don't know if it's going to be my kind of thing, but I'm always curious to see what people come up with, and I love stuff that's different, so watch this space. Oh, Activision is having a tough time lately, isn't it? It feels weird to be talking about Activision more than EA, you know. So recent reports have suggested that Activision Blizzard is going to be announcing some layoffs, possibly as early as this coming Tuesday. Layoffs are never a nice topic, they're never a nice thing to talk about, because at the end of the day, it is the people who suffer, and these people lose their jobs, and it sucks, especially since we just talked about Telltale and what happened there. But a report from Bloomberg suggests that this could literally be hundreds of people losing their jobs as part of restructuring the company. Let me tell you, I have been through restructuring the company, and then the company goes bust. So it's a bit of a scary word when it's somewhere where you're working and they start talking about restructuring. This all comes off of the back of Activision Blizzard's shares dropping by 2.5%, popularity for games like Overwatch evening out, it's not growing anymore, it's kind of starting to dip a little bit. It has been around for a while, so this is kind of what you would expect. Also, Hearthstone is declining in player base. And let's not forget the recent split with Bungie, who have gone and taken Destiny with them. So whilst perhaps it wasn't as big as Activision was hoping to begin with, Bungie are taking Destiny with them. So an article from Kotaku has suggested that the majority of these layoffs will not actually be in the development teams itself, and more like the other areas of companies such as sales, marketing, finance, all those sorts of things. But what's very concerning about that article as well is that they're also pointing that it's going to be in primarily Blizzard's remit where these layoffs will take place. I'm not going to say anything about Diablo Immortal. Nope. La 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 la. And if you thought I'm going to leave EA out of this, I'm not, because they have also reported some dodgy numbers on their end as well, and well, EA. They've not been shying away from controversy either, with all the loot box situation on FIFA in Belgium that we touched upon on the newscast, if you check that out. At the end of the day, layoffs are never good, they're always bad. We may preach that we want Activision to learn from their ways, but it's to improve themselves and to be better for the gaming market and to appeal to the fans, not just to shut down. So now is the chance with this restructure, maybe Activision can pull their socks up a bit. So one last little story for this episode of the GC Informer, and it's kind of amusing. If you're a PC gamer, it's very unlikely that you're not aware of the Steam versus Epic battle that seems to be going on right now. The rise of the Epic Store being the first real competition for Valve's Steam, and making quite a headway for itself by offering a lot of free games. But the buzzkill that has been ruining it for a lot of people is the word exclusives. Now, if you're a console gamer, you're not a stranger to exclusives. However, this is kind of amusing. Recently, Axiom Verge has come out on the Epic Store, and it's actually available for free at the moment, I believe. However, in an attempt to separate this version from the Steam version, the developer made a bit of an oopsie and removed the word Steam pretty much from the game's coding, which would have been fine. However, every time a door opens, there is a sound file that is Steam, and without that sound file, it causes the game to crash. So a lot of people who have been picking up this game for free have been experiencing crashes each time doors open because there's no Steam. It's quite funny, really. The developer has, of course, apologised for making the oopsie and has put the sound file available for people to download so that they can fix it. And has promised that the reason why the Steam was removed was nothing to do with this little battle going on between the two, because the game is still available on Steam, so that wouldn't make much sense anyway. It was just because he didn't think the Epic version would want the Steam specific files around. What's perhaps the most amusing, though, is that Epic doesn't have a big community yet, as Steam does, and so people were actually turning towards the Steam forums for help because there wasn't really anyone to ask on the Epic. Whether this was accidental or not, it was quite funny. And that's all for today's episode of the GC Informer. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, leave your comments down below, let us know what you think of these stories, and stay tuned to GameCast for more awesome gaming content all the time, every time. There's new shows coming out, there's returning old shows, reviews, podcasts. We're getting back in the swing of things in 2019. Hey, everyone else way faster than me. And my new show is coming very soon as well. I'm still not going to reveal anything about it because I just want it to drop. And when it drops, you'll see. So, yeah. But thanks again for watching. I've been Orange Lightning. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekends, and I'll see you again real soon. Take care for now.